Was into my intro, but okay. Oh, iconic. What's going on, guys? Vic VP back with another Gamecase Arcades video. On this one today, we're back on that NEO-GEO 6-slot arcade cabinet that was gifted to me by my buddy Tanner. Now, it's running a 29,000 game Pandora's box build. Going from broken, a MVS 1-slot system with a 300 plus game cartridge that would give me issues. Now I have 29,000 games on this. Let's take a look at this amazing NEO-GEO, what I believe is a replica arcade cabinet. Ow! You know the drill. If you're not following me on all the socials, what are you waiting for? Be sure to follow me at Vic_VP. There's a convenient Linktree link in the description of this video. It's also in my TikTok bio and my Instagram bio, and I think it's on YouTube bio. What are you waiting for? Go follow all the socials. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about this NEO-GEO 6-slot. And let me know what you think about me putting a Pandora's box in it. A couple of mixed feelings about that. I just shot the 5-minute credit. I do have already a video on this. Again, thank you to Tanner, a subscriber, viewer, and I could say probably a friend of mine now. Thank you for this amazing cabinet. If you go back on that video, you'll see what it had originally. It already had the 32-inch LCD mod to it, which is honestly amazing. This cabinet, though, is heavy. This is why I put you over there to see the size of this thing. I did also put it on casters because I did need to wheel it around in the garage. But in its final resting place, the casters will definitely have to go, as this could possibly tip forward, just like that. Be sure to go follow all the socials. What are you waiting for? Go follow. This video, I'm hoping it should be fairly short. It shouldn't be that long because I just want to talk about real quick what I did to it and such. I do have a full video on this gift that Tanner gave me. We did a couple of testing on video. It originally had a 1-slot MVS system in it. I did remove that system. As you can see in that video, I was experiencing some glitches and such. Real quick though, to talk about the cabinet itself, I can't tell. I think it's an original cabinet. And if it is an original cabinet, it is in beautiful shape. It is no joke. Like, there's not a scuff on it. It's amazing. It's just, I have that feeling that it's not an original cabinet because of how clean it is. Like, it's like perfect. You know what I mean? That's why I've been saying it. I believe it's a reproduction unit. It does have some features that was in a original NEO-GEO, such as like the 6-panel light panel. Like I said, go back in that video. I'll put the thing here so you can go back and check it out. But I don't know. I just have questions about like the control panel. A lot. It's, again, like I said, it's a beautiful. I believe it's a repo, but. If you see in that video, I was running into issues with that original slot. Issues where, in all honesty, to me, it was not playable. It was not enjoyable. I had several dropouts. I had several games that wouldn't work. He did also give me several other carts. You know, I had the 300 plus game cart, which is great. Like, that had the entire NEO-GEO library in one cart, but I was experiencing issues on it. I did look at the price of a new cart, and it was a lot. Then there was some people that commented and said, hey, you should swap out that 1-slot and you should make it a 6-slot. You should bring it back to originality. To me, if I was going to do that, it would have needed to have the alphanumeric displays in the control panel. You're talking about a big project. You're talking about a lot of money funding for that. I don't know why my camera just went dark. Sorry, I had some battery temp issues. But as I was mentioning, you know, to bring this back to total originality, you're talking a lot of money. It would have costed me a lot. I would have needed the wire harness for the 6 LED panels or the whatever light panels they are. It was a lot of money that I didn't want to put in all honesty. This right here is the best. This is the best that I would do to this cabinet. If you do look back, I was streaming from this cabinet. I think I did 2 streams. I did have a BS laptop. I'm talking like my old Workbench laptop that had no graphics card in it. I was running RetroArch. I wanted to play some Retro Achievement NEO-GEO games to it. So it was very cool to play that on an original NEO-GEO cabinet. I just couldn't justify the cost of bringing this to like 100% originality. I even went to the extent of posting this on like Marketplace to offer and see if anybody wanted it. Yes, it is a gift. Yes, I put it up on Marketplace. This thing is a tank. It is big. This took up, and I'm not upset about it. I'm grateful for the gift. It takes up a lot of space. So, no bites, of course. And I said, you know what? Instead of me just having it here without like a system, again, I pulled that MVS 1 slot out. And I didn't want it as a paperweight. So I said, let me put in a Pandora's box system in it. It's cheap. It's quick. It's easy. Also, if I wanted to put it in a business, I mentioned before, this right now will be donated to my local pool club. I will have to speak to them and get permission, number 1. I have a big feeling that they're going to want this set to coin play, and they're going to want maybe like a 50-50 commission on it. So again, the Pandora box is just quick, easy. I have it set to the actual coin door. So in case they want to go that route, this could accept money. Big thing though, like I mentioned before, I took the time and I did put casters on this. This does move. Whoever or wherever this thing lands, the casters are coming out. This right now it's front heavy. It could tip, but luckily it's in my garage and I could manage it. I actually have 4 big blocks here right underneath the main panel, so it really can tip. Just to educate you on that. But again, the whole purpose of this video is just to show you, again, I did put a Pandora's box in this. To me right now, it is a great, beautiful working system. This thing works. Anytime I have the garage open, I'm working, and anybody that's walking around wants to just check out an arcade cabinet, boom. This is also a great way to show potential customers how a Pandora's box system works. It works. The biggest thing and the biggest plus side to it, I right now is going through to make sure, do I have all the NEO-GEO games in this? I do. This has like the complete NEO-GEO Visco library in it. I'm missing just a couple of games, but I think they were like ADK. Yeah, these ADK systems, not all of them are there. Again, I went to look up a NEO-GEO list and Wikipedia came up, and I went down the list. I even went and favorited several of the games. This Pandora box doesn't really have a great system to favorite. It's better than the other ones, but you know, normally like the game has a number. Like let's say Metal Slug was number 652. I would just go to 652 and then favorite it. Once you get into like the favorites menu, it changes the numbers entirely. So I have to go like 1 by 1. But I did get I would probably say I have a good like 40 favorited. So in the beginning, it's all NEO-GEO games. Again, the cost, the amount of money it would have costed to bring it, even if you look up a 6-slot MVS system, it's like triple the cost of a Pandora's box. Because to me, I think it is rare. A lot of people do mention that in the comment section, like, whoa, this is a rare looking cabinet. Yes, I personally have never seen a 6-slot NEO-GEO. I grew up on a 4-slot where I was, and the screen was definitely smaller. Iconic. Just the NEO-GEO system is iconic. And when Tanner messaged me and he's like, hey, I have this NEO-GEO that I'm going to get rid of. Do you want it? I was like, I grew up on NEO-GEO. This is like amazing. I didn't have this exact cabinet, but I had that iconic red. We had that game select in the garage. It was awesome. It brought back a lot of memories. And in all honesty, it's been quite a while since I've had an original arcade cabinet. Again, I consider this a reproduction. It's like made up with like the particle board. It's even got the T-molding. But like the T-molding is so pristine, that's what makes me believe it's a reproduction. Yes, you could get this T-molding. And this is like the leather textured. It's not black. It's like, it's got that like textured print to it. I don't know. I can't I can't figure out if it's an original or not. But, you know, a part of me thinks it is because it has this whole swinging door for the marquee. Wild. It's wild stuff. But it's been a while since I had an original arcade cabinet in the garage. Like I said, I started this business, number one, I did several Pandora boxes. They were like the Pandora box 3 at the time, or 4. And I was taking broken machines. The first one I said was a Tekken. It was a Tekken like cabinet. It was broken. Like the monitor was shot on it. And you're talking like, what was I, like 20 years old at the time? I Pandora boxed it, and whoa, you know, here we are now. It worked. So I don't really do that anymore. I'd rather build custom arcade cabinets. For example, like something like this, I do have my my custom made NEO-GEO arcade cabinet downstairs. That has the ability to do like retro achievements and such. So there's like, you know, going to like a PC based system, or even possibly Batacera or Raspberry Pi, it's got its pros and cons. A cabinet like this, it's been in my garage. I don't have plans to keep it, especially in the garage, because I need my space. This would go to like a beach house, or like I said, I'm donating this to a pool club where kids could enjoy it. I had to put something simple for kids and adults to enjoy. Vic, you had that. You had that with that 1-slot MVS. I understand. But fixing it, it was gonna cost me 4 times the cost of a Pandora's box. So that's why I went with the Pandora's box. It's also another opportunity where if I have a potential customer and they want a Pandora's box build, they now come walk up to this and experience a Pandora's box. Other than that, people like I said, you can get that multi-cart, that 300 game multi-cart. That menu though is like, you know, if you don't know NEO-GEO, you just see words. It didn't give you a video preview. It didn't give you pictures and such. So again, pros and cons. The other thing is that if you're the type that wants like individual carts, Vic, you could have kept the multi-cart on one, and then, you know, I do have a bunch of other carts. It's like, yeah, but like why? These carts are expensive. That's what I'm getting at. I've seen carts online for eBay for like $50 to like $400. And I understand the originality. If you're like, you know, if you're gonna keep everything original, I understand putting this and putting the 6-slot in. I spent like $100 on this. You know what I mean? It's $80 for the Pandora's box, but I had to buy 3 other ones. You know, I had to do some modifications to the buttons. I had to extend wires and all that, get heads and all that. Like in my mind, I'm like, I put $100 into it, and now it plays great. Not to mention, not only does it have NEO-GEO games, but now you want to play Pac-Man, you want to play Galaga. Vic, you can't play Pac-Man on this joystick. I know, trust me, I know, but I've been doing this for years, and people just want to play Pac-Man. They don't really even notice the joystick, or they do notice it and they go, I can't play Pac-Man on this thing, but at least I can play like Galaga. Cool, like that's it. It has more than just NEO-GEO, and yes, I know it's a NEO-GEO cabinet. Why am I gonna play, you know, Mortal Kombat on this, or Tekken on this? You technically could play Tekken on it, but yeah, that button layout though, I deleted and removed those fighting games. So Street Fighter is hidden in this menu. You could bring it back, but it's hidden. You let me know in the comment section down below. Am I making sense? Do you get my drift? Do you know what I'm saying? Again, the move for a Pandora box, yes, this was a business move, but also I went the cost-effective route. I wasn't gonna spend several hundreds or $1,000 on this cabinet. I have these games in my personal arcade builds downstairs, so I didn't need another NEO-GEO. Other big thing is, it's a big red. This cabinet, not exaggerating, it is a big cabinet. You would need to find the specific person that not only wants this cabinet, but could put it in their house. It is tall. This thing is tall. It barely fits in my garage. Again, I was never into Samurai Showdown, but again, I have with this Pandora box, not only do I have, I would probably say to be a safe number, 95% of the NEO-GEO games and more. Oh, beautiful. I haven't seen that in a long time. Wow. You basically like collide. Awesome. Samurai Showdown. Again, I have all the NEO-GEO games here. Mr. Do. I never played it, but Super Sidekicks 3? Cool. Awesome. And again, this cabinet already had the 32-inch LCD mod. This is a heavy cabinet. I could only imagine when it had a CRT in it, it must have been a tank. It must have weighed a ton. And again, it's a unique design cabinet. Not a unique design, but it's a big boy. It's big. It's got even the bump out for the coin door at the bottom here. Very unique stuff. Again, an iconic cabinet to me, NEO-GEO. I had a 4 slot, so it was definitely smaller. If you find this in somebody's house, like, if they have to go down the stairs with it, good luck. You need definitely an escalera and like 12 hands to help you with it. I've never played this. That's a computer. Oh. Oh. Pick it up, pick it up. Oh. Good. Go, go, go. What's my run? Oh, great. You gotta get used to soccer. You gotta just relax. I said in my last video, but I haven't done it, but I would love to just figure out how those alphanumeric displays were here. Again, on this, the reason I believe this is, partially I believe it's an original cabinet. Number one, it's got a date here of 1990. So I would have to do some research and see, did they make NEO-GEOs at 1990? I don't know. But that alphanumeric just, I don't think it was like a button. I don't know. If you didn't know, the alphanumeric was like your coin counter. If you put like 4 coins in, your coin counter would show 4 coins. The big thing I'm happy with is that, and I would never do it, but thank God I did not touch the control panel. I didn't modify the control panel to have a 6-button layout with a trackball. That, if you follow me on YouTube and even on Instagram, my Discord too, I even have a channel for it. You know, it's funny, you go on Marketplace and you see some weird modifications that people do. I think the most recent one, if you go to my YouTube posts, there's a picture, and I find it funny. Other people find it funny. I'm not making fun of the person, but I'm like, this is like ridiculous. Somebody took a big golden tee, like the one I used to have in the garage, like the big white, and they made like a 2-player control panel utilizing the same golden tee panel. And I'm like, the big questionable thing is player 2, the joystick is on the right hand. And I'm like, I look at that and I'm like, oh, you know, why? So luckily I didn't touch the control panel on this. The other big crazy thing is seeing the size of these things, the original arcade cabinets and such. This is huge. And what's very funny, I put the Pandora box. The Pandora box like fits like in the palm of my hand. So it's not that big. But like 98% of this cabinet is empty. It was big though because the CRT on this was definitely massive. It's heavy now. Imagine the weight that this thing had with a CRT in it. Insane. Now, I had somebody that messaged me on Marketplace and like, whoa, I have a NEO-GEO. I think it has a 4 slot or a 2 slot. He's like, I want to do the LCD mod because my CRT went out. So I messaged him back. I said I could come over and I could either look at the CRT, which I have a feeling is most likely dead. You know, that's the thing. Some people hate these LCD mods. I love them. CRTs, I'll be honest though, like yes, CRT is like nostalgia to me. But as an adult, I know the maintenance on a CRT. I know that when a CRT goes, at least here in New York, there's probably like one guy in like Brooklyn that could fix CRTs, but the amount of money you gotta pay, it's like a lot. It's a lot more than like an LCD. So yes, I know. Whoa, Vic, whoa. That's like a sin. We love our CRTs. I love it too, but it's fucking heavy. Number one. Number two, finding like replacement parts. That's probably like the one thing I wish I would know is like how to fix CRTs. I feel like that's a skill that if I did know or learn it, I would love to know it, but I know that I would charge a lot to fix. Again, aside from the skill and charging for the skill, keep in mind they don't make CRTs anymore. And I don't know how replacement parts are for CRTs, but I can only imagine that they're gonna cost 2 to 3 times the cost of an LCD. Again, I grew up on CRTs. Everybody retro-wise, if you're 30 plus like me, you grew up on CRTs. I didn't grow up though moving the CRTs. So Yes, the LCD saved my back. But there you go. Just a quick video on NEO-GEO getting a 29,000 game Pandora's box. Like I said, it's to me it's a great alternative, and we'll see where this NEO-GEO lands. Vic VP, Gamecase Arcades.